Okay, right. How does a CVA compare to other debt solutions? I'm doing this video because I've noticed over the last few months more and more people are interested in CVAs. But it's a bit like treating a medical condition. You know, different methods are going to produce different results. You know, different ailments need different treatments. Okay, CVA is not for everybody. Now, let's talk about a CVA. You know, brief overview. A CVA, it's a negotiated payment plan between a company that's become insolvent and its unsecured creditors to pay them what they're owed over a period of time, generally 60 months, 5 years. Now, the pros of this is your directors stay in control. You know, there's flexibility. It's going to improve your cash flow on day one. The business is still going. It doesn't die. Okay? Now, better public image as well. You know, you're paying everybody back. Now, it's similar to being a patient being able to continue the normal life while on long-term medication. I like that analogy. Now, the cons are, or the downsides, because there are downsides to absolutely everything in insolvency, don't let anybody tell you any different, is it's going to have a negative impact on your credit rating. You are not going to get a packet of fags on tick while you're in a CVA. You know, it's got the potential to fail. If 75% of your creditors don't vote in favour of the CVA, it's going to fail and your business is going to end up in liquidation. It's like, it's not for everybody. You don't want to take the wrong antibiotics. If I go back down the health analogy, take the wrong antibiotics, you're going to leave yourself in a worse state than when you went in to see the doctor. So let's have a look at some other things, you know, and other options. What's an administration? Well, it's like an administration is like putting a company into intensive care while a plan is worked out to save the company. Okay? I want to keep going down with these health analogies. You know, what are the pros of this? Well, it offers legal protection, you know, from your creditors, and it gives you the potential to actually come out the other side, restructure and recover. You know, it allows for the sale of the business to the assets and its assets to, in most cases, the directors of the old company that's in intensive care. It gets the business a new lease of life. Well, that's the hope. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like surgery, and it's giving the it's giving the company the chance of a new life. At the start, it's painful, you know. There's lots and lots of worry, but once the surgery's taken place, you're out of intensive care. It could be the best thing that you've ever done. What's the downsides? Well, the downsides of admin is you could lose control. You know, it's not great public. It's not great PR because everyone will know that you're in admin. You know, you could lose control of the business. Someone could swoop in. Your competitor could swoop in and make an offer for the business during the marketing period, and you could lose your business. Yeah, there could be complications with the surgery. You know, it happens from time to time. So what other options are available? We've got to talk about liquidation. You know, liquidation is selling all the company assets to repay as much to the creditors as possible. You know, yes, you can pre-pack. Remember your pre-pack liquidation where a new company buys the assets of the insolvent business. You know, the good stuff, what's the pros of liquidation? Well, people get something. It is the end of the company's struggles. The director gets to focus on new ventures. That could be, you know, it could be with the new co. With liquidation, people's positions don't get made any worse. It's like a line in the sand. You know, what's the cons? Business closes, job losses. People don't get paid, you know. Reputation's tarnished. It's like, you know, it's tough. It's not, like I say, not all of none of these solutions I've spoken about so far are all pretty. Some of them can be ugly. Some of them can be painful. You know, another thing that you might consider is none of the above, and look to informally restructure your debts. You know, can you do a time to pay arrangement with the revenue? Can you speak to all your creditors without getting an insolvency practitioner involved and restructure your debts over a longer period of time? You know, that's got to be the first protocol, really, when your business becomes, in a pickle. It's the good things of restructuring it informally is it's fairly light touch. You know, you can do it yourself. It's uncomfortable, right? Because you don't want to speak to your suppliers you might have had for 10, 20 years saying, I can't pay you. The pros is if you successfully restructure your debts and get through it, everyone gets paid back. What's the downside? Well, the downside is you don't stick to your restructuring plan, and one of your creditors forces you into liquidation. They think, I've had enough of this person. I've given them every opportunity. They've still not come up with the goods. Bang, there's a winding up petition. The best solutions when it comes to insolvency are down to the company's unique circumstances. It is not a one-size-fits-all. All my videos are sort of general. This may be the right cap for you. But the only way that we're going to find out what the best solution for you is, your company, your creditors, is to have a chat. And that's it. I think, whether you call us or not, the minute you become insolvent, the minute you start to struggle paying people, you need to reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody in the insolvency profession. Do it like you choose a holiday. Look at the reviews, yeah? Make sure you're speaking to somebody who doesn't just talk a good game, but actually helps people. And there's loads of us out there that do that. We'd be grateful to get an inquiry from you. If we don't, we won't fall out with you. We hope our videos are informative. Thanks for your time. Any questions, let us know.